I really adore Priscilla, and I have nothing but admiration and respect for her because she's a very classy woman.
I'm going to make love to you for hours and hours. Wouldn't Mr. Happy like that?
If the allure of the ex-Mrs. Elvis weren't enough, Drebin also faces the bountiful charms of Playboy Playmate of the Year Anna Nicole Smith, showing off her acting gifts in her screen debut.
Just contemplating my next move.
Your bishop is exposed.
It's these pants. I usually wear a fuller cut.
I got a lot of support, and a lot of people helped me. Leslie Nielsen helped me a lot. He kept me going and kept me not so nervous.
You're Rocco's girl. And in my book, that chapter is called Look But Don't Touch.
I could have 2 lovers.
Kinky. But I like my sex the way I play basketball. One-on-one and with as little dribbling as possible.
The twisted brain behind the Naked Gun films and its TV predecessor, Police Squad, is David Zucker. Along with his brother Jerry and pal Jim Abrahams, Zucker also gave a grateful world the movie parody Airplane.
I think it was just a desire to want to send it up. I mean, all those serious movies that Leslie Nielsen was in, or George Kennedy, I mean, what I wanted to see is some kind of a banana peel appear.
I officially give you my gun. And my badge. And Jane and I would like to keep the handcuffs as a souvenir.
It's really scenes we'd like to see. And this kind of movie gets written by talking back to the television.
Action!
Hold on. I'm Sergeant Frank Drebin, Detective Lieutenant Police Squad.
After directing the first 2 Naked Guns, Zucker turned the reins over this time to a cinema veteran with decades of experience and 3 Oscar nominations. Well, actually, that's really not true. It was more like a guy who'd never directed a movie before. 31-year-old Peter Siegel, who has won a shelf full of Emmy Awards for his TV comedy work.
I kept asking, now, you sure you got the right name? Siegel, not Seagal or anything. No, but it was great. I mean, this was the dream.
Pete Siegel directing, he just blended right in with the whole collaboration, and it was just as much fun. It was more fun for me because I didn't have to wake up as early in the morning. I discovered that's the definition of a producer. It's a director who doesn't want to wake up early.
So how exactly did Siegel get the job?
He got the job the hard way. People, looked at his work. I was one of them. And also he has straight legs, which was a hell of a commendation for me,
Leslie has very lovely legs. It was fun to be able to work with an existing icon, a character that everyone could identify with. And, Leslie is a very different person, I think, than Frank Drebin. But because we both knew the character so well, it was really nice to be able to have conversations about where he should go, how he should feel. Frank wouldn't do this here. Oh, yes, Frank should definitely do this there.
Siegel was lucky enough to direct some of the most emotional scenes in the Naked Gun series, like Drebin's poignant retirement speech.
Well, we shot a lot of people together. It's been great. But today I retire, so if I do any shooting now, it'll have to be within the confines of my own home. Hopefully it'll be an intruder and not an in-law like at my bachelor party.
Siegel also got to realize every director's dream, his own prison riot sequence.
Get your head out of my pocket!
We asked Central Casting to give us 250 of your most realistic-looking inmates, and they did just that. A few were right off, hot off the press. We ended up having, as we found out later, 6 rival gangs that were included in our prison riot.
We watched so many prison movies. We watched dozens of prison movies to find the gags. I mean, serious prison movies. And then when we set it up, then when Leslie goofs everything up, it's just, that's why it works.
Hey! You call this slop? Real slop has got chunks of things in it. This is more like gruel. And this Chateau LeBlanc 68 is supposed to be served slightly chilled. This is room temperature. What do you think we are? Animals?
I was thinking the other day, Frank Drebin is a role model for kids who are 5 years old and 10 and 13 or whatever. But Frank Drabin is also a role model in a sense for people who are in their 60s. And it's sort of like, well, look at there, Nielsen, look at him. God, if he can have that much fun at his age, there's no reason why I can't too.